let it bang, bang.
Now let's quickly implement the quick sort. So we will declare a function, def partition function. Here we will give array on the left and the right. Here the left is the 0 and the right will be the length of the array minus 1. So we will give pivot as left index and initially. So now we will continue our do while loop and we will break the iteration if our base condition meets. The base condition is if left reaches the right, so left is greater than or equal to right, then we can simply break the loop, or else what we can do is, if the pivot is at its left, then we have to take care that the right index, it should be uh, greater than the pivot. If it is less than, then we have to swap it. So if it is at left, if the array of right, if it is less than array at pivot, then we have to perform this swapping procedure. Then we have to perform the swap, and here we can give pass for now, and else uh, if uh, if it is greater than, then it is okay. So we can simply do increment. We can increment or decrement the right. Similarly, what we have to do when pivot is at its right, then we have to check if the left element is, if left should be less than, so if array at left is greater than, if it is greater than array of pivot, so we have to swap it in this case. So we have to swap it and else we have to do, if it is okay, then we have to increment left. Simply this will be the loop we have to continue, and here we have to just pass partition the input array and just give 0 as a starting index and length my array minus 1 as the right. So now first write the swapping procedure. The swapping procedure is simple. We have to just give swap is equal to arr of give anything pivot, and here we can give arr of pivot to arr of right and arr of right we have to give the swap value, and here we have to decrement also right, so we will do right minus equal to 1. Here we have to do one more thing. We have to assign pivot to the right if the swapping takes place. So we will give the pivot, new pivot, it is at right. Now here we have to simply write the swap procedure. Swap is equal to arr of pivot, and here we will give arr of pivot is equal to arr of left, and we can here give arr of left is equal to swap. Now if here the condition is satisfied, if the pivot is it is at its right and the element is less than the pivot, then we will simply do the left plus equal to 1. So what we have to do, what we have done is we have simply just seen this and just coded it in a programmatical way. Just input the array. So we will use the inputting procedure. So let's see if our partition procedure is working properly or not. And now at the end we can simply print the pivot and also the array. First let's check our procedure for 3, 2, 1. So it is working perfectly, and now because it is just one step, so it has sorted it in a one step. It's very fast, as you can see. And if it was any other algorithm, then it would take almost 6 steps. So now let's give another step, because it's just one single step. So we will give some bigger value, like let's just give 5, 3, start with the 4 or 3, 2, 1, 5 and 4. So now in this case 3, the pivot, it is at its right position, where the elements to the right of it have the value greater than the pivot, and the elements left to it have the value less than pivot, and we have the pivot index at 2. So now we will just simply quickly we will write the quick sort whole code. As the partition is clear, we have to just simply write few lines and the code will be complete.
Let it bang, bang.